Greetings, loves. Welcome to Soul Search. Thank you in advance for hitting that like button, sharing this video out, making a comment, and subscribing and making sure your notifications are on. All of these things are free for you to do, and as you know, that is a way for you to help out my channel. Now, Clarissa Sheilds, Hannah Gabriels. Now, that's a fight you can have. Yes, that's a rematch you can have. Why did you not have it? What happened to Hannah Gabriels? Because she sure knocked your behind down. Ooh, yes, she did. She knocked your behind down. And then something happened to her. She told her story. Yes, she did. And it's not cute. Y'all, pay attention.
See my name there, but if you want, I can send you all the information, all the breakdown of what happened, and you can check for yourself and conclude whatever conclusion you got. I'm just they destroyed about 20 years of work, and I think that the least that I can do is raise my voice for myself,
Now that was Hannah Gabriels on, I believe it's Hood Champion Boxing. Y'all can go over there around maybe the 56-minute mark. Hannah Gabriels joins the panel and she tells the entire story as to why she was falsely accused of taking things that, she's not supposed to be taking, and what actually happened to her in her career, why she couldn't fight Clarissa. A lot of you seem to think that Clarissa is a great fighter. She aight. Okay, she aight. I'm a boxer, MMA. Yeah. I won't even say amateur. I just do it. It's in my family. Manson Gibson is my uncle. Listen, I'm nothing like him. And I sure ain't no Clarissa, and I wouldn't fight her. But I'm just saying, I know about the sports. Plural. She aight. And like Layla said, I can see her. And I can see how Hannah knocked her out. Yeah. But look, isn't she giving her a run for her money? Isn't she? Look at her. She pretty too. Stunned, huh? Look at her. She don't know what done gone got her. She got knocked down. Ooh, girl. Now, y'all remember what Layla said on Sway in the Morning, don't you?
Or first of all, she's supposed to feel like she's the greatest.
Absolutely.
But just because you think you are doesn't mean you are.
Okay.
But I will say this. I like to support and uplift people. And I think that on your way up, just do your best not to disparage those that have come before you. There's this going, and I told her when we talked, because she said something about what Ann Wolf said, and I said, this is the case. Just don't bring up things that you don't know about. You don't have to try to dim my light, which you're not able to do, just to try to make your shine higher. My lane is closed. Go start your own lane. You want to call yourself the GOAT, that's fine. It's flattering. You look up to my father. We both thought that was cute. That was sweet, But at the same time, first of all, she could never beat me.
Okay.
Let me just get that really straight right now.
You want to get that straight, Layla?
Let's get that straight right now.
Okay.
We're not even in the same weight class. I know that she walked around heavier, but that would not happen. And not simply because she's not strong enough, okay, because I would definitely knock her out, but because she's not talented enough to beat me. You're talented. You can box. You can...
Oh, shit. Look out, Rich.
You can throw those hard punches, but there's a sweet science to boxing. The reason why you have not been able to knock out the opponents that you've already faced, I can totally see it. Why? But maybe if you would have been a little more respectful, and I'm not talking about thinking you can beat me and call that, do all that. I'm talking about just trying to, she didn't do this, she didn't do that.
Yeah.
I don't respect her as a boxer. I only respect her as a businesswoman. I've heard her say that before, which to me, that was when I commentated her in the Olympics. When I was on my show, my CBS show, Women, We Need to Talk, I said, let's do a story on Clarissa. I flew to Colorado.
Now, those of you guys who's supposed to know about boxing, you should have been picked up on this. You watch Clarissa, you support Clarissa, you should be able to see it for yourself exactly what Layla sees. Her boxing style. It's easy to see how Hannah was able to what? Get her. She got her with that uppercut. Why? Why though? I'm gonna let y'all answer that. Cause you supposed to know this. Come on now. Come on. Now pay attention to how Clarissa boxes. Every fight I've seen her in, she boxes the same way. And I haven't watched much of her fights because I don't support her at all. Can't do it, won't do it. But she's very predictable. Very predictable. Hannah got her ass good, didn't she?
Nation again.
Some big bombs being thrown by Sheilds.
Well, and Gabriel's is right there for them. Uppercut, and down goes Sheilds.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop.
It was an uppercut that put her down.
We've talked about Sheilds never having to overcome adversity in the ring.
It was the uppercut that put her down. Shields never had adversary in the ring. Is that what they said? Now, why was it the uppercut that put her down? I mean, that's easy. Anybody could have watched that and said, okay, I'm going to get her with the uppercut. Why, y'all? Why? Come on now. It took y'all too long to even figure out, and some of y'all still ain't got it. You still believe in some of the lies from Clarissa, but if you were watching from day one, paying attention, and especially if you were a Layla fan, you would have been seeing the truth the entire time, and y'all didn't see it till Layla spelled it out. But I think it's real ironic that all these things, and go and listen to her story, happened to Hannah, and she could not come back and fight Clarissa. Coincidence? Of course not, because this is the girl they want to push. However, I'm going to go one further. I'm going to tell y'all that I believe Clarissa was after Layla from the gate. And I'm going to show you why I think that. And I'm going to show you why it was in part 1. Look at here.
68s and the 160s, Layla Ali and Ann Wolf. Y'all all know who Ann Wolf is. Yeah, she the one who knocked out Vonda Ward. The big tall white chick that had on the USA. Ann Wolf knocked her ass out cold. Is the biggest knockout in women's boxing. One shot cold. Bow. Now that's a woman who scares me right there. USA, Ann Wolf knocked her ass out cold. Is the biggest knockout in women's boxing. One shot cold. Bow. Now that's a woman who scares me right there.
Now, Hannah Gabriel's was clearly competition for you, but she got moved out the way. Now, you call yourself the GOAT, which can't do that, baby. But you do. And if you want to be the GOAT and you are claiming yourself, your own self at your own fifth and mouth, that Ann Wolf scares you, then Ann Wolf is the one you need to be beaten so you can call yourself the GOAT, according to you wanting to call yourself the GOAT. Layla doesn't scare you according to you. You can beat Layla. You're confident you can beat Layla. And Layla ain't even trying to come up off of her throne and everything she has going on to give you that purse that you wouldn't get anyway. But you still get paid nicely. However, she ain't trying to give it to you. But Ann Wolf is the one that scares you. So how can you be the GOAT? So y'all move Hannah out the way. Now there's rumors that she signed with Jake Paul, but I could not find anything to substantiate those claims. So until they're substantiated, then it's just not. However, I won't count her out. We won't count her out. And if she comes, when she comes back, Clarissa, you gotta give it up. Scary ass. However, you are scared of Ann Wolf. So if you want to be the GOAT And you can call out Layla, retired, much older. So is Ann. That's the one that scares you. So you're not the GWOAT then. Ann is the GWOAT. So why are you going after Layla? Beating Layla won't make you the GWOAT, according to what you're saying. So what's up, y'all? Why is she going after Layla?
Clarissa's father, a former underground fighter, was passionate about boxing.
He went on to tell me that Muhammad Ali's daughter, Layla, took after him. And he's like, and my dad, he says to this day, Layla's a bad girl. He says all the time. He said, nobody in our family took up boxing. I thought when he told me that, he was telling me to take after him.
Clarissa's going to win gold again in the Olympics. Women's boxing wasn't even in the Olympics when I was boxing,
Right.
so I'm like, do it for us, because she's in the weight class I would have been in. So I'm like, go get it, girl, go get it. There's a lot of women who've been training for a long time, and nobody knows who they are, so the Olympics just really gives them a platform and something to strive towards. I didn't even fight amateur, because I was like, I can't go to the Olympics, so why should I do that? You know, I want to be in control of my career, but it's so great to see these young girls coming up. You know, you got 9-year-olds now and 10-year-olds, and they're inspired by people like Clarissa.
Now, as you can see, I was genuinely rooting for her. I gave her praise. I gave her a spot.
I felt like my life was perfect for at least 2 weeks. So
Clarissa's father, a former underground fighter, was passionate about boxing.
he went on to tell me that Muhammad Ali's daughter, Layla, took after him. And he's like, and my dad, he says to this day, Layla's a bad girl. He says all the time. He said, nobody in our family took up boxing. I thought when he told me that, he was telling me to take after him.
I think she always hated Layla because her father adored Layla. You heard it there. You heard her words. And I think that because her father adored Layla in the way that Layla took after her father, Clarissa envied that. And I don't know her story with her father. I didn't watch her documentaries, her T-Rex and none of that. I don't think that, it turned out to be like Ali and his daughter, but I think that's where it started. But tell me what y'all think. And don't forget to like and don't forget to share. And don't y'all be spreading no rumors now.